Herr Killmeyer, can I have a word?
I believe it's may I have a word.
Aha! A word, a drink, a bite of sausage. It's all yours for the taking, meine Schatzi. I don't believe we've met. Dieter, bring her a beer.
This guy's just a... Yes.
No thanks. I'm here to talk business.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron. Alright, so what do we have on the menu for now? We gotta see, he'll see you now. We gotta go talk to Nelly and see what the hell she's up to. I guess we're gonna wind up we got 347 yucks. You know what? Before we go do that, let's just see what this woman has. What is this? Expert repair kit. Huh. I can't put that because that's a +2 weight. But we can definitely let's give 2 of these to what's-her-face. And we're gonna buy... Oh, what is this? Huh, brace. Oh, okay, bracing repulsors. Interesting. Well, it's not what Gia... You get a little extra collision damage, I guess. 280. Well, that might be something for maybe a tank. Oh, what is this? Yeah, this is crap. Grenade launcher. I am not happy with the... How is a grenade launcher going to do less than a shotgun? Yeah. This is 3. The shotgun is 5. That's just... That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Alright, let's buy the nitro just because we might need it. And that's just how we roll. Alright, yeah, I wouldn't mind having that, but that's gonna come out. What is this? Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Enough shopping. Let's go to Nellie's. Huh, she's got some new stuff here. This is new.
Nellie seems to be applying her vast know-how in the construction of some kind of Aether-powered gizmo. I recognize some parts salvaged from Cress's garage, but some pieces and the ultimate function of the thing are alien to me.
I like that touch of the cat up there. Okay, we can't move around. This looks new.
The kid keeps a glass jar close at hand, half full of sweets. I'm sure she won't mind if I sneak one.
And, what's over here?
Nellie's chalkboard is crammed to the edges with physics equations and calculations and all sorts of mathematical junk I can't begin to parse.
Yeah, I think
Not even fresh brewed coffee's enough to cut through the scent of decades-old mulch.
Okay. What do we got? I guess that's just the stuff that I bought. All right, Nellie, what's on your mind, babe?
Hi, Gia.
Hey, that was quite the demonstration you put on in there. How come you didn't tell me you'd found a solution for the well?
I came running in to do just that, silly. Thankfully, we're all up to speed now. After studying White Street's red Aether weaponry and the gun from Banger's shipment, I've had a major breakthrough.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
With some effort, can be harnessed and controlled as purple Aether, or as I like to call it, harmonic Aether. Isn't that exciting?
How did you find the solution so quickly?
How did you do this so fast?
To be honest, many of the initial advancements were made at Olympus Park by my mentors and colleagues. The issue was always heat dispersal, but I think I found a way around that. It was quite simple, actually.
So what you're saying is...
I'm the best there is. Not to brag or anything.
All right, a little more detail, please.
How does that work exactly?
Well, as you know, Aether-derived artificial gravity can be created and focused using electromagneto-gravitational fields by channeling Aether mist through specialized lattices. But by manipulating the resonance of those fields, it's possible to excite Aether molecules into a variety of interesting states. With me so far?
Yeah, give me everything.
I think so. Keep talking.
Great! In its naturally occurring, energetically stable form, Aether glows blue. That's the Cherenkov effect, of course. But by tightly focusing the resonance of a blue Aether field, its energetic potential increases almost exponentially, at which point it glows red. However, in this highly energetic state, Aether is also highly unstable. The energy output is terrific, but with increased power comes increased likelihood of catastrophic system collapse. This is why red Aether is so dangerous. It's potent, yes, but there's no way to guarantee it won't release all its energy at once, at any moment. Which means...
Which means...
Kaboom! But, as I said, I believe I found a specific resonant frequency we can use to stabilize red Aether while it's still maximizing its energy potential. And, as a bonus, the photons moving through at that specific frequency produce a lovely deep indigo color. Quite pretty.
Wow. Okay then. I'm becoming strangely familiar with the feeling of admiration I get talking to this kid. She's more than smart. She's a damn prodigy. Okay. Sure. What exactly does that mean for us?
It means that red Aether is quite unsafe, but also has huge potential for amazing practical applications. With the correct modifications, we can enjoy the benefit of its enhanced power without its dangerous instability.
Nellie indicates a tangle of steel and wires glowing from within with a warm violet tone. After a moment, I recognize it as part of General Eli's war weaponry.
I was able to convert the General's red Aether weapon into a stable beam emitter. See? Harmonic Aether.
Okay. A Aether beam weapon inspired by less... It gives me 2 Aether damage? Where does...
I'll say it, Doc. I'm impressed. This is really safe for me to use?
Oh, certainly. And this is just the beginning. The more you can salvage, the more experimentation I'll be able to do in my free time.
Thanks, Nellie. This is great work.
You're so very welcome. But if you really want to thank me, I'd like to come along to meet this Killmeyer person.
Nuh-uh. He may have had his wings clipped when Marm took over his barony, but he's still got claws, and he keeps them sharp. You don't want to be anywhere near him.
I can handle myself, you know.
I know you can, kid. But he's the type to slit your throat as soon as look at you. And you're too valuable to put at risk right now. Answer's no.
Come on, I insist. Can you distinguish an Aether core from a venting filter? You'll need my expertise, or else he might swindle you.
Yeah, come on.
You are the expert, and he is a swindler. Guess I can't argue with that.
Excellent. Oh, it'll be fun.
Of course it will. See you soon.
From time to time, Nellie will research new Aether tech and make these items available to you. It's worth checking Nellie's lab when visiting the hole. Okay, but Mikkel Mayer, Sphinxius. That's Apollo. And we already... Yeah. Well, we need to... damages enemy vehicles in a long line and applies Aether fire for 2 rounds. Range is long. That's interesting. And it's a light weapon. Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna try putting it in one of our vehicles.
Miss Randazzo, rough skies today.
What else is new, huh? Listen, I need a ride to Klein Deutschland.
Killmeyer's turf. A rabid dog on his best days. And now he's cornered, foaming at the mouth. Why would you ever want to go there?
Have you met him?
I've heard of the guy, but haven't met him. Have you?
Once, years back, hired my tug for a week. Some kind of German festival or some such.
Oktoberfest?
Gesundheit. Anyways, he was a baron back then. Not so much anymore. Now that old Dreamland ducky's got her claws in him.
Interesting. What was your impression of him?
Big man. Big appetites. Not a feller used to hearing folks say no.
A lot of rumors about him. I heard he's into all sorts of skullduggery.
Then you heard right, girl. He's got eyes all over the city.
But if his territory's been taken over by Marm, he can't be that dangerous anymore, can he?
It's the wounded animal what bites the hardest. You ought to stay away from him if you want to stay upright.
Not much chance of that, I'm afraid.
Well, then take this. No use for it myself. Might be you can butter him up a bit.
Frog hands me an antique compass, stamped with a German manufacturer's label. Despite its age, I can see my reflection in its clear, burnished brass. Okay, let's go.
All aboard, then?
Alright. Let's change that part. And we are going to leave that there. Ay. Let's move that to Crest. We're gonna move this to Crest too. Okay. What the hell's this? Oh, that's in the stash. What is Crest sporting? And a flatbed. There's nothing more we can add to that. Got the Aether. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's. We got something in our pockets. Klein Deutschland. Great spot for pretzels and beer and not much else. Okay, New York is the first stop for many recent arrivals in the New World. and inevitably large numbers of them end up putting down roots. The Bavarians were one of the first enclaves to gain a foothold in the lowers, in a place best known as Klein Deutschland, Little Germany, to the locals. If it's German goods you're after, this is the place to look. Okay, and I have something in my pockets. An antique compass might help smooth my interaction with Kilmare. All right, let us go see what this funky dude is up to. Yeah, I still got those booze too. I'm gonna have to use that. Bribe somebody. Man, I'm really sorry that they lock White Street out of me, which is not nice. I want to see what all these other places are, and I can't get to them. I don't know what any of that is. That's kind of locked to me right now. Dreamland. Well, Dreamland looks kind of cool. I don't think you can get over there, wherever there is.
We're here.
All right.
The Spritzenhaus Beer Hall. New York's own little slice of Bavarian cheese, and Kilmeyer's personal haunt. Little Germany's a veritable forest of no-good varmints, and he's the biggest one with the sharpest claws. I should step carefully. Got no interest in getting scratched.
I've heard they have soft pretzels. I can't wait to try one.
Okay, Nellie, we really need you to curb that enthusiasm in mine. Now.
We talked about this. You're staying put.
Okay. You're right. I'll just listen to my radio shows. Don't be long.
Nellie switches on the radio and tunes the dial to some torrid-sounding drama. I didn't even realize we had an AM transmitter in this heap.
Find someone that can supply an ether core. Okay, there's no up, down, left, or right, just what we can see.
The place is a riot of music, laughter, and German conviviality. Spilled beer makes a flytrap of the floor. Rusting suits of armor guard the perimeter, and the air stinks of sweat and smoked meat.
This is telling me Kodak's Dreamland Island. It's got the right name, but not for the reason you think. This is where dreams go to die. Dreamland is the paradise of vice overseen by a Baron Magdalene Marm Weiss, a district dedicated to the pursuits of pleasure in all its forms, decent or otherwise. Stage shows, circuses, cabarets, casinos, burlesque, and booze are available in plentiful portions for those who have money to burn and who understand as long as they toe the line with Marm's lieutenants, the Dreamland does, nothing is off the table. Well, okay then. Let's see, we looked at that guy. Drinking contest. Interact.
A pair of patrons stare each other down over a pile of cash.
Pull up a chair.
I pull up a chair and place my billfold on the table to show them I'm flush. I watch as their greedy eyes fix on the money. Can 3 play at this game? The other players nod their assent, and a moment later I flag down a hostess for a drink.
I got to roll a 7. I'm probably about to lose something, but come on. Oh, yes. Okay.
The competition is fierce, but too fixated on the money to play their cards right. Thanks for playing, boys. I appreciate your contribution to my retirement fund.
That's what I'm talking about, Mama. Well, how come I can't do it again? That's not fair. I wanted to clean them out. Damn developers! Always trying to spur the NPCs. Let me run amok.
Killmeyer nods absently at the musicians, who take his cue and finish their polka with a relieved flourish. I approach the stage. Up close, their lederhosen might be even louder than their instruments.
Oh, Lord.
Guten Tag, gents. You don't happen to know the fellow up there, do you? I nod in Killmeyer's direction, and their flushed faces turn suddenly pale. The tuba player leans down to me, anxiously holding on to a pleasant smile.
Yeah, that's Killmeyer. Everyone knows him.
Not me. Feel like giving a girl an introduction?
Sorry, madam. We're just here to play. We don't want any trouble.
All right, well, let's give it a 7 plus 72%. Oh, yeah. Dice are
He
with
wipes
us
a
today.
kerchief across his brow, and his trembling hand suggests it's not the music making or the stifling heat making him perspire. I spy the corner of a well-worn photograph, a little fat-cheeked boy peeking out of his side pocket. That your son? Hope so. It'd be a bit strange to pocket a photo of someone else's kid.
Yes.
Let me guess. His safety, his future. It's all at the whim of the big man upstairs, and how well you dance to his tune. Or play, I guess.
How did you...
Not my first rodeo, pal. You got those in Germany? Never mind. Thanks.
Well, let's try it again.
Listen, Fritz. One way or another, I'm meeting Killmeyer. Who knows what I might say? I'm sure your snot-nosed kid would be upset to hear you didn't want to help a girl in need.
All right. Just give me a moment.
He shuffles off and supplicates to Killmeyer. I can't quite make out what they're saying, but I see the tuba man gesture in my direction, and as I lock eyes with Killmeyer, I feel the heat of his gaze like I'm staring into an oven. Killmeyer smiles and inclines his head, and the musician scurries back over to me with obvious relief splashed across his features.
Herr Killmeyer will be pleased to make your acquaintance, madam.
He turns to his bandmates, and his tone instantly darkens. He relays something in German that the others seem very displeased about. When he turns back to me, his politeness is just a paper-thin veneer.
We must now play 3 more sets tonight, on the house. So, if you'll excuse us.
Wow.
All right, then. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, he's saying you got us problems.
The bartender here at Spritzenhaus serves up more than a stiff drink. If it's guns and it's stolen, he's the man to see. There's no better place to pick up a little contingency plan for a run gone sideways.
In the old country, we make the good stuff.
All right, let's see what you
Show
got.
me what you've got.
Oh my, look at this. This is a nice little weapon. What is this? Huh, okay. This. Where does this go? Is this an oh, it's an auxiliary part. Yeah, that's some good stuff for Cress's, oh, I wouldn't mind this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that for, empowered doesn't really do anything. I mean, it does, but just, I think this is a good thing to get for Cress. She only has one thing left. This is a heavy weapon. This, that's repulsor. This is a heavy weapon. It's just, you know, how can this be a heavy weapon? The collision damage is 2. It does a damage of 2 as a heavy weapon? This does 3. Come on, man. It's got to be better than that. Uh-oh, here we go. A long-range rifle. If you can see it, you can shoot it. Oh, yes. Shoot scout. Deals damage to a single enemy at long distances. I definitely want this. We'll come back and get this. I hope he still has it. But right now, we're buying that. And we'll come back and get that. Don't you worry. All right, Crest, this is for you, hon.
The night is still young.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back, oh boy. You got some nice stuff. You got some nice stuff. I like it. I like it.
Balthazar Kilmeyer's a great bear of a man, with scars and fine silk stretched over his overfed frame. He affects a kingly air, adorned with gold from the gaudy rings screwed onto his sausage fingers to the schoolboy curls plastered to his skull. Herr Kilmeyer, can I have a word?
I believe it's may I have a word.
Aha! A word, a drink, a bite of sausage. It's all yours for the taking, meine Schatzi. I don't believe we've met. Dieter, bring her a beer.
This guy's just a... Yes.
No thanks. I'm here to talk business.
I make it a point to only do business with people I know. And we've only just met, my dear. Please, I insist.
One of his cronies appears with a glass beer mug as tall as my boot. Foam sloshes out as he pushes it into my hands. At the same moment, I feel a pinch as the goon next to me points a switchblade at my ribs. A test, then.
Chug the entire stein of beer. That's only 72%.
Listen, pal. I know better than to come here empty-handed. Can we skip the formalities? I produced the old compass Throg gave me, and watch Kilmeyer's face contort with a sickening mix of boyish glee and patriotic pride.
Ein Hofstadter. These were used by my country's navy in the war. My father had one just like it. I never thought to see one again. Very thoughtful gift indeed. I am at your disposal.
All right, now let's get to business, you.
A casual flick of Kilmeyer's hand sends the staff into a frenzy as they clear a table for him downstairs. He settles his great bulk onto the groaning, protesting bench and gestures magnanimously for me to sit across from him.
Now then, what is your name, Liebling?
Gia Randazzo.
Oh, you are an impressive young woman, Miss Randazzo. Why don't you stay with us for a while and we'll get to know each other more intimately?
Ugh.
He runs his tongue over his lips, a pig slavering at the trough. Sweat glistens on his forehead. His goons loom like vultures. Suddenly, I feel like vomiting.
Remember, we don't want to get scratched. Let's be nice. We need the Aether thing.
Tempting. But tonight I'm just after an Aether core. A Bronson, if you can get one. His eye twitches involuntarily, and then the beer hall echoes with his booming laughter. I wait, impassive, while he wipes the tears from his ruddy cheeks. Seeing my expression, though, he gapes in disbelief.
You are serious? But this is impossible, Liebling.
I was told nothing's impossible for the great Kilmeyer. What's one little Aether core to the Baron of Klein Deutschland?
Ah, as susceptible as I am to flattery, I am also not a fool. It is true. I can get anything I want, but nothing comes free. And what you are asking, it carries a high price indeed.
Of course. Name it.
Straight to it, eh? Very well then. 100,000.
I'm afraid that's not going to work for me.
Oh? And why not?
Who do I look like, Apollo Diamond? Come on, be reasonable.
I think I have been more than reasonable with you, Schatzi. These are my terms. Take them or leave them.
Let's find out about this woman.
Let me ask you, how well do you know Mar Magdalene? The air pressure drops around us, squeezing Kilmeyer's goons into their collars. I can practically feel my ears pop.
You are new to Klein Deutschland, Liebling, so I will excuse your mistake. We do not speak of Frau Weiss here, except to curse her name.
Ah, I see. Must be tough having your barony stolen out from under you.
Oh, come
I
on!
get why you'd be sore.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should have just took his terms.
I'm pushing my luck. The fat man draws in breath and expands, like the next thing out of his mouth won't be words, but a jet of flame.
I caution you, Fraulein. You amuse me, but my patience has limits. Understand this. I will have my barony back from that elderly witch, and if you speak of her again in my presence, they will be your last words.
Okay, take it easy. I get the picture. I'll drop it.
All right. How are you going to get the Aether core?
What's my guarantee you can source the part I need?
You are a cosmopolitan woman. You must know there are no guarantees in life, but perhaps it will soothe you to know I have many contacts in the free homes here who have access to such things. If you have the money, I will find your trinket.
That's it?
Not enough for you, eh? All I can offer is my word.
That's what's making me queasy. You didn't even ask for details. That tells me one of two things. Either you really can get anything, or you're full of it. So which is it?
Damn, Gia.
My vision becomes a silver screen vignette, tightening in until all I can see is his gold-capped grin, stretching across his wide, pallid face.
Business is the art of trust, would you not agree? We shall have to trust one another.
Yeah, I suppose we will. Fine. You got a deal.
Excellent. Give me some time to find your little trinket. In the meanwhile, you are free to enjoy the accommodations here. On the house.
Thanks. And just so you know, I'll have an expert verify the part's legit before you see a single dime from me.
I would be disappointed if you didn't, my dear.
Thanks for your time. I've got to go.
Ah, shame. I shall count the minutes until our next meeting. Auf Wiedersehen, my dear.
All right. All right, I guess all we have to do is leave.
The air outside, thick with pollution and city grime, is still a welcome relief after the stifling choke of Spritzenhaus. The feeling passes quickly as I notice my ride is empty. Not a physicist in sight.
Nellie? What the hell?
The radio's still playing, but the kid's nowhere to be seen. Instead, all that's left is a scrap of paper on her seat. Nellie's note is cryptic, written in a frantic hand. I can barely make out the details. Something about hearing an urgent message on the radio and heading to Ellis Island. Damn it. That kid will be the death of me.
Yeah, Nellie is, I don't know what to say about that girl. He'll see you now. Find where Nellie ran off to. Follow the clues left. Nellie left. Find Nellie. All right, here we go. Surprise encounter.
I'm like a filly wearing blinders as I gallop towards Ellis Island, which is why I don't see Dufresne's night black ride until it's right up alongside me. He's looking distinctly worse for wear, if no less grimly determined.
Found you.
Huh.
Ugh, you again? Leave me alone, you drip.
Yeah.
You went and bruised my pride back in White Street. Afraid it's personal now.
I thought you were just after the kid.
Oh, I am. I'll find her and bring her home. You can tell me where she is now, like a good girl. Or I can dig it out from under your fingernails.
You'll have to run me off the road first.
Suit yourself.
Okay. Damn, that doesn't really seem to have done anything to him. Yeah, that's left. Okay. How come I can't? Oh, alright, oh, he's got a limiter, doesn't he? Yeah, well, so does my girl. Yeah, she's got some. Oh, damn, I didn't put that in there, did I? No, I didn't put it inside her vehicle. Shite. Well, I haven't been able to get back to a garage At least we got that done. Oh, yeah, that's not good that she's in that lane. Uh-oh. What the hell?
These roads are falling apart.
Oh! Okay. That's gonna be 10 to move all the way over there. Well, I don't want to do a switcheroo. I'm glad we weren't over there.
Oh, applesauce. Look what you done to my fenders.
Losing Aether pressure.
And not enough to do anything more. And this guy's vehicle I wanted to heal Gia. Crest doesn't have any. That happened to Crest. Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Restart encounter.
Found you.
You again? Leave me alone, you...
You went and bruised my pride back in White Street.
I thought you were just after the kid.
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run me off the road first.
Suit yourself.
Let's see. First off, Well, I kind of hurt Gia's car there. And Cress can't jump, can she? No. But he can't shoot. And he's inside that thing, so he's getting ready to take some damage because he's inside that, this thing. I should have done something to him.
Oh, these roads are falling apart.
Great balls of fire! My transmission!
Okay. Sorry, Pops. Damn, I don't have any more, How did he pull us over there?
Not my finest hour.
He put that damn slow on me. Ah, not again. New plan.
Found you.
You again?
We're gonna have
Wind
to.
bruised my pride back in.
I thought you were just after the kid.
Oh, I am. I'll find her and bring her home.
You'll have to run me off the road first.
Suit yourself.
All right. What we want to do is send this guy back to him. Okay. I am trying.
Great balls of fire! My transmission!
Good, he hurt himself. Now we should be able to.
Oh, these roads are falling apart.
Come on. Damn it. I don't get to do anything with that. Alright, well. That's not hurting anybody. Shoot.
This could be all she wrote.
Shoot. I don't want to. Okay. Tess. Gilgia. Uh-oh. Damn it. How does she... Oh. I don't understand that. These fights are getting a little bit more difficult.
You again?
You went and bruised my pride?
I thought you were just after the kid.
Oh, I am. I'll find her.
You'll have to run me off the road.
Suit
We
yourself.
don't care about all that. Let's see. I still think the best thing to do is get this guy back there. Yeah, I don't want to, damn. I am in a bad spot here.
Easy crackers, not my automobile.
All right, and now She is going to take a little bit of damage because she's... Oh. Yeah. I didn't line that up very well.
Oh, these roads are falling apart.
That's -6. I need to get out of this.
Balls of fire! My transmission!
I think he's
Today
going.
you got lucky. Something else needs my attention.
Uh-huh.
Besides, no sense killing you in such a public setting. We'll meet again, smuggler.
Okay.
You better hope we don't.
All right, that was a nice little fight. We had a victory. Not that we need a gun, but I guess we can sell it. Yeah, why not put that with Cress? Okay. That's a nice little...
Okay, where's Nellie? I suppose the main building would be the first place to look.
Before we do anything, let's go ahead and, yeah. Damn, she don't need no 12 for that. Let's see if we can get a cheap thing. I don't want to use that just yet. Find where Nellie ran off to. And what did we, the Spritzenhaus. Pretty sure that's German for spit in your drink, right? When the Bavarians settled in New York, they brought the best of the Rhineland culture with them. That means cold beer, spiced meat, lavish decoration, and an enterprising spirit rivaled only by the most determined Americans. The Spitzenhaus is the biggest beer hall outside of the old country, and it's always filled to the brim with a healthy mix of expats and homegrown New Yorkers looking for a boisterous evening of Black Forest delights, and perhaps an audience with Kilmer, its erstwhile proprietor. It says erstwhile, that's former. Whatever. Immigration docks.
Passenger liners shuttle people in from all over the world, and smaller ferries escort them to their new homes in the city's baronies. Above the bustling hum of the ferry, I hear the distinctive ringing of a bluebell, making his rounds to collect fares. They're a common enough sight, but I never did get used to seeing children doing shift work. He approaches me with a smile.
Hello, miss. There's a nickel, please.
What's the blue balls? Bluebells.
What's the deal with you bluebells anyway?
Well, we wear blue, and we ring these little bells to signal departure. Or make announcements to passengers like yourself.
Yeah, I got that. But how come you're all kids?
Couldn't say, miss. It's a good job, and I'm lucky to have it.
And what do your parents have to say about it?
Not much, miss. Seeing as they aren't around anymore. Will there be anything else?
Ellis Island.
What's the latest at Ellis Island?
You didn't hear it from me, but the hubbub is there's some disagreement between the Bengali League and the Dresden Coalition. They're both fighting for space at the docks on account of the war.
The Dresden Coalition? How's a kid like you know so much anyway?
Part of the job, miss. Spoke to a fellow from Calcutta the other day. Some kind of delegate, I think. He seemed real sore about the whole thing. I said to him, we got space here for everyone.
And what did he say?
He said this is supposed to be the land of opportunity, but some folk get more opportunity than others.
You think that's true?
I reckon he's right, miss. But I do believe New York can be a home to anyone.
I believe you're right, kid.
Info about the city.
What's the state of things in the city right now?
Everyone's talking about White Street, even up in the Heights. It's been a long time since someone took down a baron in broad daylight.
That was me, but we won't tell them that.
Did they say who did it?
I'm not one to spread rumors, miss.
It's okay, you can trust me. What's the word about the perpetrator?
Well, they say 8-Shot Rendazzo did it. She is the most vicious killer in all the lores. I met some folks who canceled their trip to Randall's and Ward's on account of being so scared they run into her.
8-Shot!
She sounds real dangerous. But you don't believe every rumor you hear, do you?
You think she's innocent?
You know how people talk. Maybe she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. What if she's actually a good person?
I don't know, miss. Seems to me you have to make quite a few mistakes to end up in that situation in the first place.
Wow.
I think you've got her number, kid.
Well, pay the fare.
What's the deal with you bluebells anyway?
Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong thing.
Well, we wear blue.
Yeah, I got that.
Couldn't say, miss.
And what do your parents have to...
Not much, miss. Seeing as they aren't around anymore. Well,
I hand the kid a nickel, which he deposits smoothly in the barreled coin collector at his waist.
much
Okay.
obliged, miss.
That said $1. Nothing about a nickel. Okay, come on, man. Ay, 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 ay.
See ya, kid.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, just trying to help the little shit out.
Ellis Island's immigration hub, where the American dream supposedly begins. A lot of huddled masses. Not a lot of breathing free these days, though.
That's true.
Above the bustling hum of the ferry, I hear the distinct...
Hello, miss. There's a nickel.
See ya, kid.
Have a nice day.
Wrong thing.
A shattered concrete base and a broken heel is all that's left of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, man.
She fell into the well years back, and nobody's seen her since. Something about it reminds me of a poem I've probably forgotten.
All right, let's go find Nellie. No, there's Nellie. I see her all the way over there.
The immigration officers are doing their best to keep things civil amongst the din, but they look like they haven't had a break in hours. A few haven't even had a chance to shave. Anything Customs raises their eyebrows at ends up here. I peer inside the crack of the door and notice the alarm wire, rigged to detect entry.
We're not gonna try that.
One family in particular seemed to be half asleep on their feet. Seeing the hardship of their journey, I'm suddenly a little girl again, standing just where they are, feeling just as tired and just as scared. Scanning the crowd, I finally pick out the shine of Nellie's distinctive platinum blonde hair. She's talking to a middle-aged man I don't know. I make sure to keep her in eyeshot and keep my temper in check as I make my way downstairs towards them. Pardon the interruption, but what the hell, Nellie? Nellie spins, her expression betraying genuine shock at my sudden appearance. She's keyed up with emotion, her neck flushed, and her words spill out faster than she can control them.
As usual.
Gia, why are you... oh, Gia, this is Professor Alistair Gardner. I can't believe it. I thought he was dead.
As did I, my dear. When I woke up, bruised and bloody, and you were nowhere to be found. Ah, but we're together again, and that's what matters.
He's the one who sent the black hat. I guarantee it. It's just too convenient that, oh, he's alive, but everybody else died. Yeah, right.
I know. Gia, isn't it wonderful?
Oh, hello, Miss Randazzo. I've heard so much about you already.
Greet him tersely.
So you're the mentor from the Heights.
Indeed, it was a pleasure meeting you. Now, Eleanor, don't you think we ought to...
It was extraordinary, Gia. He wrote in the radio show and left a secret message just for me. Between segments, they read personal advertisements. You see, the professor didn't use names, but I knew immediately it was him. I'm sorry I had to leave so quickly.
As she babbles, I cast an eye over her companion. He seems pleasant, if a bit fidgety, like he's impatient or something. What's going on here exactly?
How did you survive?
I heard about the attack at the Institute. Surprised anyone made it out.
So am I. Terrible, terrible tragedy.
But we're still here, and we're together again.
We certainly are, my dear.
The scholar seems reluctant to share more details about the attack. I suppose it's understandable. Who'd want to relive that?
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Clutched in his hand, I can see a pair of ferry tickets. They're close enough for me to read the words Olympus Gates stamped across the top. That's the entrance to the Heights, and those ferries aren't cheap. Gardner clocks me eyeing the tickets in his hand and smoothly pockets them. Going somewhere?
Well, of course! We've got to get back back to Olympus Park. There's so much to do.
Indeed, my dear. And if we want to make our ferry, we better get going.
Nellie, so long. You're stupid.
Wait a second. Nellie, you can't just leave.
But Professor Gardner...
You have to fix the well. And I just ran into our old friend Dufresne. Did you know he's still looking for you? You can't go back to the Heights. It's not safe. Nellie seems pulled in opposite directions, like she's stuck between magnets. Her mind rapidly computing the factors separating her new life in the lowers and her old mentor who's suddenly back in the flesh.
This is bullshit, Nellie. Can you not see through this?
Professor, Gia is right. I'm being foolish. I have to stay and fix the well.
I don't think these tickets are refundable, but if you think that's what's best, I know enough by now not to try and stop you.
All right then. I'll stay and finish my work. We've got a well to fix.
I wish you the best of luck. Please contact me if you need my help.
Professor, don't be ridiculous. You're coming to stay with us at the
No.
home, isn't he, Gia?
Oh no, I couldn't. I won't impose myself like that. Don't give it another thought.
I'm getting awfully sick of people not listening to me. You're coming to stay with us, and that's final.
Yeah, right. Bring the serpent into the house.
Gardner looks to me, shrugging helplessly. I've spent enough time with Eleanor Reinhardt to know exactly how he feels. We share a small half-smile. Hell, always room for one more. I'm headed there now anyways. We have lots to talk about.
Woo!
Okay. Alright, so we gotta go back to the lighthouse.
Welcome to the hole, Professor. It isn't much, but it's home.
How quaint.
We'll find you somewhere to stay. Oh, and just wait until you see my lab. Wait, I've got to clean up.
Thank you again, Miss Randazzo. I'm going to get myself situated. I'll see you both very soon.
As he totters off on his cane, the kid turns to me, her eyes sparkling like twin gemstones.
Oh man, she's gonna be crushed when he betrays her.
Thank you, Gia. I can't tell you what it means to me to have him back.
Enough to run off on me without a word.
Oh, of course. How thoughtless of me. I'm sorry, Gia. Did you get my note at least? Well, you did find me. I had no choice. I had to go. I thought he was dead. You understand, don't you?
I feel two spiteful wolves circling each other within me. The kid's lucid, pleading stare makes one thing clear. My next words will burrow straight into her heart. I better choose them carefully.
Advise Nellie to think more about others. Advise Nellie to think more about herself. One.
Look, I get it. If I had a chance to see my Zio Alfonso again. But kid, you're in it now, understand? Whether you like it or not, you've got other people along with you on this ride. Nobody knows better than me why a girl has to look out for number one. But you're not alone anymore. None of us are. Nellie smiles, and my whole world lights up like fireworks.
Thank you, Gia. I really needed to hear that. I just never expected to hear it from you.
I got my moments. Nellie practically sprints off to rejoin her mentor, and I adjust my hat before setting off to visit our resident movie star.
Okay. Let's see this guy.
I'm about to knock on the door when I hear muffled voices on the other side.
Eavesdrop on a conversation, of course.
I lean my ear against the cold wood, snatches of tense conversation fluttering past me like crisp leaves on the wind.
And for the birthday bash, if there's enough money...
Need help now. How many more islands before...
Understand that, but if we...
Not good enough. I'm alone out here.
Oh, damn it, Sam. Tell her.
The divide between the two erstwhile leaders of the underground seems to be widening. I'm no politician, but it seems to me they're in dire need of unity in their ranks if they don't want this campaign to fall apart before the votes are counted. I give the door a few sharp knocks. Apollo's face and his expensive aftershave are there to greet me when it opens. He ushers me in.
Sophie's agitated. You heard her, Sam. The situation is becoming more unstable, and Mom's birthday is only days away. We have to move.
Sophie?
Sophie Seltzer, leader of the Does and our mole in Dreamland. Sharp as a switchblade, but thankfully she's with us. And she needs my help dealing with Mom now.
Look, I agree. Mom is a loose bolt who wants tightening. The Aetherians are the only thing holding that monstrosity up in the sky. And I can't say the labor talks are going great. But you saw the girls' demonstration. We can't ignore the well.
You know what I can't ignore? The pledge you and I made. You remember, don't you? The strong, the weak, the worthy, the meek, etc.
Should I come back later? Apollo and Sam deflate, letting their hackles down like a pair of chastised dogs.
Sorry, Gia. We tend to get carried away. How'd the meet with Killmeyer go?
Tell me a little more about Sophie.
I want to know more about this Sophie of yours.
Sure. You ever heard of a fellow called Dropper Brody?
You saying she was the one who finally got the drop on him?
Nothing gets by you, darling. Finnegan Drive, the Peony Parade, even the baseball debacle in 33, all Sophie. Every one of the city's sleazy urban legends involves her in one way or another. Suppose that's why I like her so much.
Sounds like she and I are cut from a similar cloth. But how can you trust her?
I'm running a rebel cell, Gia dear. How can I trust anyone? Everything eventually comes down to needs and wants. She wants Mom gone. So do we. For now, that's enough.
Tell me more about Mom.
I want to know more about this situation with Marm. What's she up to exactly?
She's expanding her territory recklessly and amassing huge wealth for her birthday bash. At a great human cost.
Which is why we have to act quickly.
What do you mean? What human cost?
She's taking over entire islands and grafting them onto Dreamland. Blackmail, extortion, force, nothing's beneath her. We're not sure where she's getting the technology she uses, but whenever she absorbs an island, people die.
So this special tech, what do you know about it?
What kind of technology is Marm using?
It's far too powerful for simple black market refits. It has to cost a fortune to do what she's doing. Meaning it's specialized. The kind of kit nobody in the lowers has ever seen.
So where's she getting it from then?
Oh, that, Gia darling, is the million-dollar question. And you've got to help us answer it.
The meet with Killmeyer went well, I think. He says he can get the Aether core. But he's asking a king's ransom for it.
Damn. Maybe we ought to just steal it from him.
Killmeyer has connections with people that don't exist, who get supplies from places nobody can find. Marm may have embarrassed him, but that's only made him more dangerous. And we don't have a mole in his camp like we do with Marm.
What he's asking... it's ludicrous. I'm rich, darling, but I'm not that rich.
Are we going to ignore the girl's warning about the well?
People are dying, Sam. We can't just stand by.
So what do? Countless more lives will be lost if we don't consider the bigger picture. We need to reprioritize our plans.
Let's interject.
I'll say this much for sure, gents. We don't just sit here flapping our gums about it. Apollo looks ready to lash out at me. But at a stern look from Iron Hand, he thinks better of it. And the pair cross their arms in unison. The squabble that had been building like a storm front above our heads dissipates. They fume silently for what feels like an eternity. I mull over their words, and the image of Marm wading through piles of gold, snatching up other baronies like a shark swimming through crowded waters. Then it hits me.
Let's rip her off.
Wait a second. You said Marm's loaded, right? Gold, treasure, the works? They nod at me in sync, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Let's steal it. They stare at me, then at one another, dumbfounded. In an instant, they snap into focus and lean in close as they weigh the risks in hushed, excited tones.
Not as crazy as it sounds, Sam. She might be onto something.
It's robbing Peter to pay Paul, but might be our best shot. Killmeyer's on the alert, but Marm's not. She's distracted. We can use that.
And she can't keep expanding without capital. We'd stop her dead in her tracks.
The girl can fix the well.
And Marm gets a sucker punch where it'll really hurt.
So, are we robbing a casino or what? All three of us burst out laughing, and Apollo embraces Sam as he whoops with excitement. Their passion is infectious, and Apollo's eyes are alight with purpose as he clasps his hands together.
Ha! All right. Here's the plan. 1, I'll hook Gia up with Sophie. They can coordinate and figure out how to access Marm's vault inside the Pandemonium Casino.
2, we stage a distraction, grab the loot, and get out.
And finally 3, you meet with Killmeyer again and get that Aether core.
Well, what are we just standing around for? Let's get to work.
All right. What do we got here? The Alistair Gardner. Few too many professors hanging around this place, if you ask me. Professor Alistair Gardner is chairman at the Hella Klein Institute of Aethonics in Olympus Park and leads the forefront of Aether technology research and development in New York. He is personally dedicated to uplifting and fostering promising young minds in the name of scientific and societal betterment. His brilliant protege, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt, was one such mind. Sophie Sulzer. I see some of myself in Sophie, or I would if I could afford jewelry like that. Wow, okay. Go on, Sophie. Marm Weiss's right-hand woman and de facto leader of the Dreamland Does. Sophie is a hustler, card sharp. Isn't that supposed to be sharp? And con woman par excellence. Despite her lifelong connection to Dreamland, she's apparently begun to have second thoughts about her place as Marm's heir apparent. Whether it's a struggle for power or a shadow from her past, something powerful is driving to her secret cooperation with the Underground. Okay. Jax Wild. All right. Well, this is going on to an hour and a half. So, we're going to end, I guess this is, you know, he'll see you now. I don't know why they didn't, this should all be just part of Jax Wild, you think? That's kind of weird. But in any event, we're at where we're at. And I guess we're going to end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.